Man, that motherfucker's probably worth more than some people's car. And then, like I said, he had a $300,000 price tag on this. So I imagine this just ain't the average golf cart. You know, that motherfucker might have been up on 24s. They might have had some system in it and candy coated paint. But I was like, and then people ain't really just putting security and stuff like that on golf carts. I mean, you don't think about it. So, like I said, he went from the stupidest motherfucker to one of the smartest motherfuckers, just like that. But keeping it moving, I'm telling you another crazy state. Not just Florida, man. New York. Man, New York always got some shit going on. The murder rate going up through the roof. They having a problem with the homeless. I think they done had several people being pushed on the tracks by homeless people. The subway system. They just had a guy. He had the mask and throw smoke canisters and shot about 20 people or so. I believe just the other day in New York. So New York is crazy. And then to top it all off, the governor, he just got indicted. Well, the lieutenant governor, he got indicted for giving grant money to developers in exchange for campaign contribution. So basically, he was saying, look here, man. Now, I can hook you up with a little bit of money to help y'all out, but on the back end now, what you got to do is you got to throw me a little something so I can run the campaign. You feel me? And that's basically what he did. But honestly, a lot of these politicians are doing it. He just got caught because it's hard for a politician to go. Cause trust me, y'all, do your research. They do not make that much. Honestly, their salary is not. But you trying to get somebody to donate to your campaign to make laws, but you go to their house and they have bigger than yours. You know what I'm saying? They got a full bar. They serving you champagne. They might take you on a ride on their private jet. You ain't used to no shit like that. You might be the lieutenant governor. You might be the mayor or the senator, but you ain't got no private jet. So, I mean, and then these people are just people. I mean, we hold them at a higher standard because they lawmakers and they are in authority. But at the end of the day, that man just a man. And he got caught up on the greedy side, which a lot of people do nowadays. He be like, man, shit, I tell you what, man, you watch out for me, I'm going to watch out for you. But the only problem with that was, you the lieutenant governor. You can't do that shit, man. You can't do it, man. You just can't do it, man. But anyway, on a serious note, y'all, let me back this thing up. I wanted to get that out the way before and I bring this up a lot, especially to my son. Speaking of my son, shout out to Bryce. He might not want to be fully known, so I'm going to just leave it at Bryce. But he went and bought him a car Friday, paid cash for it. He got him a little job and saved his money up. The only I just took him to pick it up, really. So I'm proud of that guy. And it also made me think, if my 16-year-old can get him a job, save his money up, and buy him a car, there's no reason for no grown-ass man to be bumming rides, especially if they're employed. It's a little off subject of what I want, but we got to tighten up as people now. Come on now. You can't just be, a grown man shouldn't be dependent on another grown man. Now, help, favors, pick a man up, way down, I can understand that. But you shouldn't be dependent on another grown man. It's really, I'm going to take it a step further and say what you want to say. Really, another grown person shouldn't be totally dependent on another grown person. I mean, you just got to tighten this shit up, get yourself together and all that. But anyway, I talk to my son a lot about financial literacy. And that's, buying land, savings, 401ks, stuff like that, because I feel like people don't pass financial knowledge on like they should. Now, we can talk about A$AP Rocky and him getting arrested. We can talk about Travis Scott and what happened to Astro World. We can talk about Kanye and Kim. People love that kind of shit. Will and Jada, the slap. Boy, they still talking about the Oscar slap. You feel me? But we don't talk about financial literacy and teaching our kids and the youth and just talking to other people about stocks and bonds and, this and Bitcoin and stuff, all kind of stuff, just stuff that can promote your life and those that are around you if you make the right financial decisions with it. And y'all, I know I brought this up 1,002 times. But, man, I'm back on these grocery prices. Ooh. It's like they getting rough by the minute. I'm talking about, man, I just went grocery shopping last night. That's all I'm going to say, y'all. Because, man, you want to... And then if you want to eat healthy, this the thing. It costs you more to eat healthy. It's like, yeah, go ahead and eat this shit over here that's going to kill you. But now, if you want this shit to go help you stay around, you got to spend some money you ain't got to buy it. Which in turn mean you don't buy it, so you don't get it. So I don't know, man. I think gas prices rough, and we talking about it, Ukraine and Russia. Man, we need to ease up on that grocery. Like I think it was one state, I can't remember. It might have been like Iowa or one of them states, but the mayor was recommending no grocery tax, and I'm like, shit, I might move to that state. You know what I'm saying? No grocery tax. I'll take that now, cause. Like besides my mortgage, groceries really about the highest bill I pay. You know what I'm saying? Because I got kids and I like to eat. They like to eat. And then, hell, I might mess around and get a little tipsy. You already know what them drunk munchies do. Man. But I think they need to focus on something with these. Of course, gas, definitely gas. But them groceries ain't too far behind gas, y'all, in my book. And honestly, I think I do spend more on groceries than gas if I just sit down and did the math. But y'all already know how it go. It's a crazy world out here. But also, man, on the topic of eating healthy, y'all, if you can, or you can just make little small adjustments. Like me, I don't stop drinking coffee completely now. But instead of cream and sugar, I was putting honey in my coffee. You know, it still gives you a sweet taste. And actually, to me, it actually tastes better, too. I just got me some pure local honey. And I put maybe a teaspoon or two in my coffee, make it like regular. And it was pretty good. I do the sea moss. I be on the sea moss. You can order this off Amazon. Super greens. It's like a powder you mix up. It's got a lot of your herbs and vegetables. And y'all, if you ever just sit down, I don't know if y'all know who some people say Sabai, some people say Sebi, but SEBI, that doctor. Let him tell it. He cured AIDS and diabetes and all kind of stuff just off herbs and organic food. And I have heard this more than one time, so I'm kind of leaning towards it. I don't believe our digestive system, just the way our intestines are set up, eating meat ain't necessarily what you want to be doing. You know, and if you think about it, why you think they coming out with all this Beyond Meat and the Impossible Whopper? Hell, KFC got them motherfucking Beyond Chicken, them chicken nuggets. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't like them. I tried them, and they high as fuck. They go back to what I was just saying. Man, I think I'm like 7 or 8 piece chicken nuggets was like damn near $8. I'm talking about this is no fries, no nothing, just the chicken. And then, like I said, it wasn't that spectacular to me. So, but eating healthy and doing a little exercise, it can't hurt you, especially if you're an older person. I know I brought this up before, but I can't stress this enough. Because you want to be around for your loved ones. Think about it. If you sitting around, oh, my back, oh, my this, oh, my that. I mean, nobody want to hear all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And then you can't play with the kids, everybody, you know. So you got to start taking care of yourself while it's a choice before you get to where you ain't got no option. And I'm just talking. That's just my opinion. But because I already know me, I can't leave them fucking pork skins alone, man. Man, I love some pork skins. Boy, them leaves. I be buying the dollar store brand. I be buying all that shit, bro. I can't leave them skins alone, man. And they say pork is one of the worst things you eat. Got a pig, don't sweat. And it's harder to break down. But, hey, man, I'm kind of like probably 95% of y'all, man. Fuck that. Let me get them ribs and my pork skin. Now, if I can conquer them too, man, I probably got like 85% of this eating right and healthy thing out the way. But I don't know. And it's also portions too, y'all. I mean, you can eat some bad shit, but don't just sit there and eat the whole bag of potato chips. You know what I'm saying? If you got a big head family size bag of potato chips, don't sit there and eat it. It's called family size for a reason. It's not for one person to sit there and eat the whole fucking bag with some dip. That ain't what this shit was designed for. You know what I'm saying? Maybe just get smaller portions. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, these are my views. They don't represent any publisher or platform that carries this podcast. It's just Polo POV, baby. You know what you listening to. You know what you heard. You know what you came here for. And Y'all, I'm just winding down. I'm happy to talk to y'all again. I put up another post very, very, very soon. But in the meantime, if you got any questions or comments or just some show ideas or some topics you want to cover, you can hit me at Marco Polo 2K at iCloud.com. That's the email. Polo_DA_swag_king on Instagram, and Polo the Swag King 1 on Twitter. That's all one word, Polo the Swag King 1. But until next time, y'all be good and be safe. Peace.